Welcome back to SpeakCast English, everyone. It's your daily English listening practice podcast, and we're so glad you're joining us for day 25. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Emma. Andrew, you will not believe the book I just finished. It was incredible. I stayed up all night to finish it.
Oh, really? That sounds amazing. What's it about? Tell me everything.
Well, I want to, but I don't want to spoil anything for you. It's one of those books where every page is a surprise. I want to recommend it, but I always feel so awkward trying to talk about it without giving away the ending.
Asterisk. Chuckles softly. Emma, you just hit on a problem so many English learners face, and honestly, native speakers too. It's like walking on eggshells when you want to share your excitement without ruining the experience for others.
Exactly. I feel like I either say too much, or I just say, "It's good, you should read it," which isn't very helpful. I want to talk about the characters, the big ideas, but how do you do that without saying, "And then the main character discovers they can fly"?
Exactly. You don't want to be asterisk that person. Today we're going to learn how to discuss books, especially their characters, themes, and endings, and recommend them without giving anything away. By the end of this episode, you'll have 3 key phrases to help you sound natural and engaging.
Oh, thank goodness. This is a real struggle for me.
It is. So let's say you want to talk about how a character changes throughout the story. Instead of saying, the main character starts as a lazy farmer and ends up defeating the Dark Lord, which is a huge spoiler.
Oops, I've definitely done something like that before.
We've all been there. A better way is to focus on the asterisk process of change. You can say something like, you really get to see the character's journey.
You really get to see the character's journey. I like that. It sounds deep, but doesn't give anything specific away.
Precisely. It hints at development, growth, and challenges without revealing the plot points. It emphasizes the internal experience of the character.
That's smart. So if I'm talking about my book, I could say, the main character in this story. You really get to see her journey from a very shy person to someone quite brave.
Perfect, Emma. That's a fantastic example. It tells me something interesting about the character without telling me what happens.
Okay, so that's for characters. What about the big ideas or messages in a book? Like, if a book is about friendship or courage or finding your purpose.
Great question. This is where we talk about themes. Instead of saying, the author wants us to know that money isn't everything, which is too direct and might give away the plot's resolution.
And sounds a bit like a lecture.
Exactly. You can say, it really makes you think about a specific topic or idea.
It really makes you think about. So for my book, which has a lot about overcoming fear, I could say, this book really makes you think about courage and what it means to be truly brave.
Excellent. That's a perfect way to introduce a theme. It invites the listener to consider the idea themselves rather than telling them the answer. It's engaging and thought-provoking.
I see. So I'm not stating the theme as a fact, but more like, this is what the book will make you feel or consider.
Precisely. You're sharing the book's impact, not its entire message.
Okay, so I can talk about characters with, you really get to see the character's journey, and themes with, it really makes you think about. But what about the ending? That's the hardest part not to spoil. I want to recommend the book, but the ending is usually the biggest secret.
You are absolutely right. The ending is sacred. For the ending, and to recommend a book strongly without giving anything away, you can say, it leaves you with a lot to chew on.
It leaves you with a lot to chew on. That's an interesting phrase. What does chew on mean here? Like literally chewing?
Not literally, no. To chew on something in this context means to think about it deeply for a long time, to consider it, to reflect on it. So, if a book leaves you with a lot to chew on, it means the ending is very thought-provoking, perhaps a bit ambiguous, or has a lasting impact that makes you keep thinking about it long after you've finished reading.
I get it. It suggests a powerful, memorable ending without saying what happens. So I can say, I highly recommend this book. The ending really leaves you with a lot to chew on.
Exactly. That's a fantastic way to recommend it. It builds intrigue and excitement without revealing any plot details.
This is so helpful. I feel like I have a whole new way to talk about books now.
That's the goal. Now, let's take a closer look at these three phrases. Asterisk, deep dive section. Our first phrase was, you really get to see the character's journey.
You really get to see the character's journey.
This phrase highlights the development and transformation of a character. It's about the path they take, the challenges they face, and how they change as a person, without revealing specific events.
So it's about their growth.
Right. For example, in that historical drama, you really get to see the character's journey from a young idealist to a wise leader.
I see. A common mistake for Vietnamese learners here might be to say, you see the character's asterisk story, not che. While story isn't wrong, journey specifically emphasizes the process of change and growth, which is exactly what we want to highlight without giving away events.
Exactly. Journey implies a personal evolution, not just a sequence of events. Let's try that. You really get to see the character's journey.
You really get to see the character's journey. Good.
Our second phrase, it really makes you think about topic/idea.
It really makes you think about topic/idea?
This is perfect for discussing the main themes or concepts in a book. You're sharing the intellectual or emotional impact of the book on the reader.
Like what big questions it asks.
Yes. For instance, that documentary on climate change really makes you think about our responsibility to the planet.
A mistake I've heard is it talks about topic. While that's okay, it really makes you think about is much more engaging and personal. It shows the book's asterisk impact on you, not just what it contains.
Very true, Emma. It's about the experience, not just the content. Let's practice. It really makes you think about.
It really makes you think about.
And finally, our third phrase for those impactful endings and recommendations. It leaves you with a lot to chew on.
It leaves you with a lot to chew on.
This phrase means the book, especially its ending, is very thought-provoking and stays with you long after you've finished it. It's not necessarily a happy or sad ending, but one that makes you reflect.
Like a puzzle in your mind.
Exactly. An example, the discussion after the lecture really left me with a lot to chew on.
I think a common mistake here might be directly translating think or reflect and saying, it makes you think a lot. While understandable, leaves you with a lot to chew on, is a much more natural and expressive idiom for this specific feeling of deep, lasting thought.
You got it. It's more vivid and captures that lingering feeling. Let's try it. It leaves you with a lot to chew on.
It leaves you with a lot to chew on. Asterisk shadowing section.
All right, Emma, let's practice one of these in our shadowing segment. This phrase is great for summing up a book's impact without spoilers. I'll say it slowly, then at natural speed. Repeat after me, focusing on the sounds and rhythm. The main character's journey in this book is truly unforgettable.
The main character's journey in this book is truly unforgettable.
Now, a little faster, at natural speed. The main character's journey in this book is truly unforgettable.
The main character's journey in this book is truly unforgettable.
Excellent, Emma. When you say journey, make sure that j sound is clear, dreni, and unforgettable has that stress on the third syllable. Get to be le.
Got it? Kain kini, inigas, forget to be le. It feels good to say it clearly. Asterisk, wrap up and challenge section.
Fantastic work today, Emma, and to all our listeners. You now have 3 powerful phrases to discuss books without spoiling them. You really get to see the character's journey. It really makes you think about topic/idea, and it leaves you with a lot to chew on.
I feel so much more confident. No more awkward silences or accidental spoilers for me.
That's what we love to hear. Now, for our challenge today, use one of these phrases to recommend a book you've read in the comments below. Tell us why you loved it, without giving away any spoilers, of course.
Yes, we can't wait to see your recommendations.
Please like this video if you found this lesson helpful, and subscribe to the channel for more daily English listening practice.
Leave a comment with your favorite phrase from today's episode, or that book recommendation.
Before we finish, let's do a quick recap of today's main ideas and the most useful phrases.
Pick 1 or 2 expressions and try them in real life today, even in a very short conversation.
Thank you for listening today. We hope this episode helped you practice real English. You've been listening to SpeakCast English. Thanks for practicing with us, and see you next time on SpeakCast English.